During an emergency, team members will bring their expertise, their frame, and their experience to a crisis. Group members who are concentrating on different parts of a task may not have an integrated view of the overall task. That brings us to our next principle: share the mental model. This principle ensures that the environment of the crisis fosters learning for all team members. As the crisis evolves, it's important to know and understand how to share the mental model. Let's start by defining a mental model before we discuss how to share it. A mental model is an understanding of the situation in front of us, the tasks that need to be done, and the resources available. These knowledge structures stored in our memory are combinations of pieces of information that we may learn from other CRM principles during a crisis. In addition to your accumulated experiences, assessing yourself, monitoring your surroundings, and knowing your team will inform your mental model. Here's a classic example. In this illustration, do you see a young woman or an elderly lady? My wife and my mother-in-law is one of the most famous optical illusions. Some people see a young woman with her head turned towards the background, while others see an elderly woman's side profile. A 2018 Australian study, published in Scientific Reports, found that who you are affects what you see. Participants were shown the image for only half a second. Interestingly enough, younger participants saw the young woman, while older participants saw the elderly woman. Here's yet another example. What do you see in this picture? It depends. You may see a duck, or you may see a rabbit. The duck's beak are also the rabbit's ears. As we discuss mental models, I'm reminded of a short story that was told to me in medical school. A woman driver comes racing round a corner, barely in control. "Pig," she shouts at a man driving the other way. "You're a pig," he shouts back. The man rounds the corner, hits a pig, and dies. This story is meant to illustrate that if we don't share the same mental model, despite our best intentions, accidents can happen. Sharing the mental model is about ensuring that all team members are on the same page. By sharing the mental model, we shift from egocentric management to team-centered management so that every single team member comprehends what's going on. During the management of a crisis, an event coordinator can invite team members to propose a mental model by asking an individual team member, "What's going on? Do you have any other thoughts?" Or simply asking, "What else?" The coordinator is inviting a sharing of information so that everyone can learn. The coordinator is ensuring that all team voices are resuscitated. These models, of course, will be bounded by the constraints of time, but it's vital that we try to ensure that we're all on the same page. It's been proposed that the more overlap there is of mental models, the more likely the team will predict, coordinate, and adapt. We know that teams who share the same mental model are more likely to move quickly through phases of a crisis. But we also know that physicians struggle to communicate what they're doing and why. And what's more is that when they do communicate, it's usually to other physicians, not other members of the team. After identification of a problem, nurses often take a long time to communicate their concerns. As a crisis unfolds, it's important to update the team on the mental model so it continues to be shared. Remember, our goal is to transform how we communicate during a crisis so that all team members can comprehend what's going on around us. This is how we build situational awareness. Our military healthcare colleagues developed a system to formalize communication during damage control surgery in Afghanistan to facilitate team situational awareness. In this system, each surgery begins with a team huddle that discusses a plan of action and available resources. The huddle is followed by a snap brief in which the surgeon and the anesthesiologist give a brief update of the patient's current state. Situational reports are communicated every 10 minutes to maintain situational awareness. In these circumstances, the situational report, or SIT-REP, is coordinated by the anesthesiologist, and it's an opportunity for team members who are focused on a particular task to regain situational awareness. Situational reports discuss the timing and duration of surgery, the patient's physiological state, and transfusion requirements. In addition to providing an update, our military healthcare colleagues also report anticipated problems and plans, harnessing the principle of anticipating and planning. To have the bubble is an expression used in naval combat operations. It means that a person has successfully integrated combat status, information from various sensors, the ship's position and movement, and the status of the weapon system into an overall picture of the ship's situation and operational status. To have the bubble is to have situational awareness. It's important to remember that in a crisis, having the bubble shouldn't be limited to the leader. We need the entire team to have the bubble.